All right, what's going on, guys? In this video, we're going to be talking about 5 ways that you can be a better traveler and less like the average tourist. And if you're new to the channel, my name's Chris.
I'm Grace.
And we're the Roaming Rosses. Right now, we're currently slow traveling through Guatemala, currently hanging out in San Pedro La Laguna on Lake Atitlan, one of the most beautiful lakes in the world. And I guess to preface this video, we have probably the better part of like a decade of travel experience, both internationally and in the States. And we've came across a lot of different travelers.
Yeah,
a lot of
different kinds of people.
Lots of different people on our trips.
And there's just a few things that we think that you could know or do to be a better traveler and less like a tourist. Because as a traveler ourselves, we're always looking to be more respectful and more responsible when we do this.
Yeah, when you're in someone else's home. Yeah. And I think that is the first one that we wanted to talk about is learning a little bit of the local language.
Yeah.
It goes so far.
It really does. You can just see their faces light up when you say good morning to them in their local language, or when you just say thank you.
Good morning is the two biggest.
Even if you get to a restaurant and you just say hello, and then you immediately go into your language and then close it with thank you in their language, it really means so much to them.
Top it off with a little goodbye.
Oh, it changes everything about your experience and how you travel. It really does.
Yeah, it's opened up so many more doors and so many more experiences here in the local communities around Lake Atitlan by just putting in that effort. And I think you'll be very surprised how much more intimate your travel experiences will get if you do put in that effort. And like by investing in the local communities, and I guess moving straight on to the second point would be like supporting local
businesses. Yeah.
Like, instead of going to your Starbucks, to your McDonald's, your KFC, where they will definitely be speaking English, maybe venture out a little bit more to a mom and pop.
Yeah, we love going to local businesses here and like meeting new people and learning more about the language, but also trying the local dishes and getting, out of your comfort zone and trying something new. These small businesses are just really special, and buying things from people that have made them, or this is their livelihood. It really increases your experience when you travel. It's getting to see and walk in other people's shoes.
Yeah, and I think when you are like supporting local businesses and you're shopping local, like it develops a curiosity about the culture and
that leads us to our third point, is being curious about the culture and respecting it.
You will get better, more authentic, more inspirational, more just incredible travel experiences when you're curious and you're respectfully curious, right?
That being really, really important as a traveler is when you go into a new community and they have a new religion or they have a new custom, and even taking the extra step as a traveler, you can still be wrong, but just making the effort to be aware,
for sure,
it goes a really long way.
Be curious about how it is to walk in their shoes, and when you go to different places around the world, we do live in a social media age, and everyone has a camera and everyone's a filmmaker, and that's incredible. But like, we've been in places here on Guatemala where they didn't want to be filmed. So we learned that, and we're like, we asked first, and every time we're going around filming into the lives of these local people, we always ask to make sure it's okay.
Yeah, I think flipping that switch and making it about how they're feeling and not about what you're capturing or what you want out of that.
It's not about the picture and the likes you're going to get.
Exactly. It's about acknowledging how other people feel when you're in their home or in their business. And so it's about flipping that script and looking at how other people feel and how they live, and that's about being curious.
And I think, that kind of leads into our fourth point, which would be like travel slower if you can.
Absolutely.
And like when you travel slower, you
have the time to invest into the community, right?
For sure. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you're not in a rush to get to check off a country, to check off a city, to get a passport stamp, and that's unfortunately a thing.
It's
like, how many stamps do you have? 30 by 30, but or you could do like 5 countries by 30 really, really intensely. There's not one way to travel. We just think that slowing down, not just trying to hit 4 different big cities in the matter of a week, maybe do 2. You maybe do 1, and because if you're trying to tell someone, if you're coming from Chicago or Miami or Houston or Madrid or Shanghai or Bangkok, trying to tell them they can do that city
Yeah.
in 2 days.
That's crazy.
Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I think we're
slowing
learning
down.
that here really well because we're slow traveling, like really slow traveling for like the first time internationally, and so we're learning so much because we're slowing down.
We thought we went slow on our honeymoon.
Oh yeah,
And we still went to, what was it, like 13 countries over the course of 6 months. But like we could have went so much slower, and that's why we're doing this trip now. And that's another video. Check out our Why Guatemala video as well. Is kind of what
that's a good one.
Our little mission we got going on. But we really do think that like traveling slower is a better way to travel. It's better for the environment. It's better for your mental health.
Yeah.
Trying to get from city to city, and you just get deeper experiences.
So yeah, last but not least, number 5 is going to be leave it better than where you found it. And he already kind of led us into that, but it's about taking care of what is around you and taking care of the people around you, and just being conscious of like, if this was your home, how would you want someone to treat it? And that's just something we're very passionate about, is always coming into a community or an environment and not feeling like we're taking from it.
For sure.
But maybe that we have something to learn and that we have something to give them. And so that kind of encompasses like supporting the small businesses and going to the local celebrations and doing all of those things and traveling slower. So for us, like leaving it better than where you found it is the golden rule.
Yeah, and like we were just talking about, there's like a lot of Spanish schools here, and it's a very popular tourist destination where we are. And it's kind of made us see, like when you go on vacation, you have an amazing 1 week, you're partying, it's time to relax, recharge, recoup, get back, before you go back to the normal everyday life.
Grind.
But for the people that live here, the local community here, San Pedro, that lives here, and it's their year round is your 1 week of partying. So they're dealing with that, and just kind of just being respectful to bring it all
together. It is, again, leaving it better than you found it is really the golden rule, and how to be a better traveler.
For sure.
Is just keeping that in mind. And that's always going to be a better perspective to look through when you're traveling. And that's always going to bring you the more authentic experiences, the better experiences, the recommendations from the locals that you want, and not the Google review. And like,
I know.
Just so there's so much more value to travel when you're not acting like a tourist. And that's just all we're trying to say, is just be more conscious and be
more respectful, and just put yourself in someone else's shoes. Like whether it's the waitress you're talking to at the restaurant, whether it's the taxi and Uber driver that you're haggling with over 50 cents, like just be respectful, leave it better than the way you found it. If you have some time, maybe give back a little bit, volunteer in the community, go. A lot of hostels do cleanup days. We just got recently involved with one by Cafe Orbe, an amazing local business here. And all of this is just kind of to wrap it up, is we learned the language, we supported local businesses, which, because we're curious, we got more authentic travel experiences, able to give back, and we're just getting filled by Guatemala and by our travel experiences by trying to better the environment around us.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm rambling.
So all that to be said, thank you guys so much for being here and watching this video. We know this is a little different than our usual, so if you guys like this, let us know in the comment section. Please. That's where you can get a hold of us.
And sorry if it takes us a little while to get back. We're growing little by little. Thank you for everyone that's sharing and commenting. If you're asking questions, we will respond eventually. I promise. It's taken more time with living life, learning how to do this, trying to show, our local communities so respectfully. And these are just some of our thoughts that we thought would be beneficial to you.
Correct. So thank you guys so much again for being here. Like, comment, subscribe, all those things.
Please.
And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
See ya. This is the one.
Sorry, that squirrel.
There's a squirrel right now.
Dropping avocados, causing a ruckus with the dogs.
Oh my gosh, come on, get out of here, guys.
Okay, be doubting myself. I have to keep my energy high, my positivity.
Don't doubt yourself.
One of us has to be an optimist.
I'm the optimist.
Okay.